Welcome to Hard English Stories Season 1, Episode 3. I'm your host, Frank Davis. Today's story comes from Twisted English 2. More stories for ESL available on Amazon and wherever fine books are sold. Today's story is called Bulldog Saves Boy's Life. Let's dive in. Be sure to follow the show on YouTube and Spotify. Bulldog Saves Boy's Life. "Dad, there's a puppy in the truck," George said to his father in surprise. "What now?" his father said as he exited the small market. It was lunchtime, and father and son had just purchased their favorite sandwiches. Because of the heat of the day, they had left the work truck with its windows down. George's father owned his own business. Bradbury's Electric was stenciled on the side of the vehicle. "There's a puppy in the truck," George repeated. "There sure is," his father replied. "Can we keep him?" George asked. "We'll have to ask your mother," his father said. George's mother said yes, and it's a good thing she did too. 2 years later, Bradbury's Electric was hired to rewire the home of a well-known doctor in their town. The doctor's home was beautiful but old. All the electrical wiring had to be removed and new wire installed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just a quick interruption reminding you to please follow us on YouTube and Spotify at Hard English Stories. And now back to the show. George was pulling wiring from the kitchen while his father talked to the doctor in the living room. Molly, the bulldog pup from 2 years ago, sat on the floor and watched George work. Molly went everywhere with George when the 17-year-old wasn't in school. George grabbed a red wire protruding from the kitchen wall and suddenly stiffened. The bulldog leapt at the wire and tore it from the hands of the senseless boy. Sadly, the dog was killed instantly. Luckily, the boy escaped with only a severe shock. Hearing the commotion, George's father and the doctor rushed into the kitchen. "Someone call a doctor," George's father cried. "I am a doctor, you fool! Move aside," the doctor said. George was unconscious for 5 minutes. Afterwards, he couldn't remember touching the red wire, but he would always remember Molly. Thank you for listening to Hard English Stories Season 1, Episode 3. Season 2 drops in July. Be sure to follow us on YouTube and Spotify. And as always, study hard English stories.